It shouldn't be news to you by now that the stock market is going insane. With all the fears about the coronavirus and a possible recession on the frontier, the stock market is volatile. The last 8 trading days have ended the day either up or down more than a magnitude of 5%, which is actually unprecedented. I mean, I think the last time that happened was in the Great Depression in 1929. So technically not unprecedented, but just a crazy amount of volatility. And I mean, I think the Dow Jones at this point is down over 30% from highs, which constitutes a real bear market. The first one that we've technically had since 2008, 2009. So, 12, 11 years, it's really a crazy time out in the markets. A lot of things are selling off big time. I mean, airlines are down 60 to 70%. It just seems like the world and everybody is really losing their minds. And I want this video to just highlight one tip that I think is really important in a crazy time like this. And it is very simple. It really doesn't take a whole lot of effort, really doesn't take a whole lot of brain power, but it does require a little bit of concentration. And that is this. It's just a little notebook. And this is my investing journal. And I think it's a really good practice to get into, especially in a time of great uncertainty and a time of great volatility like this. So, this is literally how you do an investment journal. Whenever you're feeling like you have no idea what's going on and you really just want to make a rash decision, all you do is open up this journal and just start writing in it. That's really all you do, but the important thing is that you really are detailed in the emotions that you're feeling. And this is important because then you'll be able to look back on this time when the market is inevitably higher in the future. You look back and you think, wow, I really felt like this. And when the economy's going great and everything's going well, you can think back to this moment and remember, wait, I shouldn't get cocky right now, because remember how I felt at the bottom of the market? Just remember how I felt. And this is literally evidence. Our brains always play a trick on us where when everything is going well, we tend to forget all the bad things. And this investment journal is a great way to make sure that doesn't happen. And plus, you'll really be able to remember what your real risk tolerance is. If you look back and you're reading all your posts in this journal, all your entries, and you're really freaking out, you're using capital letters and you're just losing your mind, then that is your real risk tolerance, and you'll be able to kind of benefit from knowing what that is in the future. And so it's really important that you just put your emotions down so that you don't trick yourself. Another thing that's important is that you write down why you made the decisions you made. So then you can look back in the future and see if they turned out for the right reasons. Another thing that our brain plays tricks on us with is when we have a successful outcome, we must think, oh, we're geniuses. But if we actually made that decision for the wrong reasons, then that actually doesn't mean we're geniuses at all. It just means we maybe got lucky. So those are the 2 things that I really urge you to do in this time. Use your investment journal, and then also write down the emotions that you're feeling and the decisions you're making and why you're making them. Trust me, in the future you will be so thankful that you did this, because you'll be able to realize what your real risk tolerance is, and you'll be able to kind of temper yourself when good times are really good and you forget what the bad times were like. Alright, so get a piece of paper, get a journal, make sure you start journaling. Alright, have a good one.